Alright, so this is just going to be a quick review and a little bit of information on e-cigarettes. I've watched some videos on YouTube on e-cigarettes, and they all seem like they are paid for promotional videos, like people doing videos because they work for the company, or people doing videos because the company gave them free items. So I'm going to be doing a review of a couple of the e-cigarettes really quick, just to talk about them and tell you more a customer viewpoint. I've been smoking regular cigarettes for a while, and everyone knows they're not good for you. So when I heard about e-cigarettes, the first thing that attracted me to them was that you're allowed to smoke them inside. They have no tobacco in them. There's no smoke. I'll explain a little bit more. It's vapor, not smoke. How it works is, these are all e-cigarettes except for this is a normal cigarette, just to show the size. But these are 3 e-cigarettes, and I'll show them all. But they all work similarly the same. The end is all a battery. This one's battery is here, and this one is here. And then inside of the cap, and this is the cartridge. You might not be able to see inside there, but there's a little, see if I can get it out, here it is. It's a container in the cartridge that has cottony substance in it, and this holds nicotine and water. That's essentially all that's in here. There is a couple other small chemicals, like, don't know how to pronounce it, but it's PG. That's the abbreviation for it, and it's just like a gel solution. Basically, the main ingredients that are in here, though, is nicotine and water. That's it. Kind of think like of a humidifier at home. You know how it makes vapor? It shoots out that humidifying mist. That's vapor. It's not smoke. It's not harmful to you. And that's essentially what these do. So you're going to see vapor coming out, but there is no smoke. There is no combustion. There's no carbon monoxide. There's no carcinogens in e-cigarettes. Only nicotine and water. And nicotine alone is not any worse than caffeine. The problem with nicotine is most people get it through cigarettes, and they are bad, of course, everyone knows. But nicotine on its own is about the same as caffeine in terms of how it affects your body. So that's all these are given to you. Essentially, they're a nicotine inhaler. Now, the biggest thing with e-cigarettes is how much vapor they produce. Everyone who smokes cigarettes, you know it, you have smoke. So with e-cigarettes, they provide you that nicotine, but people also want that vapor, so they kind of have that habit still of smoking and feeling like they're smoking because they could see the vapor and feel it. So that's the big thing when people review. It's all about how much vapor the e-cigarettes produce. Now this is an e-light. It's a mall-bought brand. These cost $150 for a starter kit, which includes 2 batteries, 1 atomizer, which is the heating element, and some cartridges, along with a charger and such. $150 for a kit. You'll find these in the mall in the United States. They are way overpriced. People say they don't work good. I find they work fine, but they are way overpriced. And the cartridges don't taste good. You got to drip your own liquid, which I'm not going to get into that now. But if you learn about e-cigarettes, you'll figure out, you can either buy carts that are pre-filled or you can fill them yourself. Basically is the thing. And if you make them yourself, you can choose all different types of flavors, and you can find flavors that you like. Sometimes the pre-filled cartridges don't taste the best. The next one is the DSE 901. This one happens to be from Totally Wicked. That's their little devil symbol. And this is one of the ones that everyone likes. The DSE 901 is a very popular one, produces a lot of vapor. It's a very good one. It for a starter kit, which includes essentially the same items that this one came with. This one was $150 for a starter kit. This one for a starter kit, which includes 2 batteries, an atomizer, some cartridges, it's only about $60 for a starter kit. So it's a lot cheaper, yet it works better, supposedly. You'll see when I smoke them both. They work very similar, but it's a lot cheaper. And then we have the 510. This 510 can be bought from a lot of different brands. This one I got from AwesomeVapor.com. Works great as well. Another great one. One of the top ones to buy. The DSE 901 and the 510 are the 2 top ones to buy. Everyone says they're really good. And then the store-bought ones, people say, are really shitty. And they do taste bad with their cartridges, like I said, which is what turns lots of people off. So quickly, I'm just going to go through and let you see the vapor amount of all of them. This is the mall-bought $150 kit, and as you can see, it vapes just fine for me. Plenty of vapor. It seems to work just fine. So I wouldn't recommend the mall-bought brands because they are more expensive, but most of them are US-based companies, so you might have quicker shipments, although that's not necessarily true. So 150 bucks you can get this. Now this is 60 bucks, like I said, the Titan 901, one of the most used and highest looked at vaporizers. It does seem to produce a little more vapor. This one tastes really good. The atomizer doesn't really have any type of a bad taste like this one does when you first get it. Plenty of vapor from this one. And then the 510, another go-to device. Most people like this one. A lot of vapor from this one. So these are the two, like I said, DSC 901 or the 510. Those are the two ones that you're going to want to look for if you're starting to vape. They're going to work the best. They're not very expensive. You can find some kits for about 40 bucks even. Absolutely E-cigs has some for 40 bucks. I haven't received my order yet. It's another one like this, like the mall brand, but it's only 40 bucks online instead of 150 in the store. Haven't tested that one yet because I haven't received it. Now, you might think, oh, these are expensive, 100 bucks, that's a lot. Well, the thing is, if you think about it like this, a pack of cigarettes in my town costs $8. So if you were to buy a pack a day, that would be 240 bucks a month at least. That's without tax and without like an extra pack here or there. So let's just say at least $250 a month I was spending on cigarettes. With this, these batteries and these atomizers last at least a month usually each. Batteries 2 to 3 months. So let's just say at the very worst you had to buy a new battery and new atomizer once a month. Replacement batteries cost about 20 bucks for most brands and atomizers about 10. So that's 30 bucks a month you might have to spend. Like I said, they might last longer than a month, but sometimes they burn out. So let's say every month you spend 30 bucks to replace your battery and your atomizer. Okay? Now you need cartridges or nicotine juice. Probably spend only about $1 or $2 a day on that. So let's average that out to 50. So that means at the most every month with an e-cigarette you're going to spend $80, or at least I do. As compared to normal cigarettes where I was spending $250 plus a month. So I'm saving over $150 a month by smoking these. Plus, like I said, it's vaporizing. It's water, nicotine, and that's pretty much it. So there's no tar, no carbon monoxide, no carcinogens, nothing. Just water and nicotine. So of course it's much healthier too. Alright, I'm almost getting to 10 minutes, so I'll just show you guys again. Most people when they watch these videos like to see the vaping of the cigarettes, so I'm going to go through them again. Start with the mall brand, then the 901, then the 510. Sometimes you get more and less, it just depends. But overall, the mall brand works fine. Okay. The 901, this one's from Totally Wicked. And then the 510. Alright, I'm out of time. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I just wanted to get a little bit of information on these out from a customer viewpoint.